Hey guys, what's up? It's your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Spire video. We're still in the beta branch, but I've decided I want to do, a run that isn't the defect, considering that's basically all I've done for the past, 2 weeks or so. How long has the defect actually been on beta? That long. So, thankfully the daily run is as the Silent. We got Specialized, which is one of the newer modifiers. Start with 5 copies of a single rare card, and then we have Big Game Hunter. You get better rewards from elites, and then binary you can only choose 2 cards. And we are as the Silent. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm unbelievably down for this. So I'm actually gonna opt to try and hit as many elites as possible. Within reason, of course. There's a couple decent routes here. I think we're gonna wait, 1, 2, there's 3 on the, so 3 is the max. I'm going for 3. I'll start, so we want to go left on this route, so we can hit up, yeah, something like that. Something like that. Alright, so with Wraith Form, to kick things off, I mean, you don't Wraith Form, well, you might even just Wraith Form here. Like, it seems a little bit absurd to just immediately play out the Wraith Form and then take 2. But I think getting, taking small amounts of damage, however many turns in a row, is completely whatever, right? Who actually gives a shit? Just run this out just to make sure that we actually have enough to finish out this fight. Like, taking a handful of damage, yeah, sure, every combat, Because it's not even like, oh yeah, the dex loss. I'm stupid. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So it is worth noting, though, that the negative effect of Wraith Form does, negatively stack with other Wraith Forms. So definitely have to keep that in mind. So something like Deflect is obviously not so good, and I will take a Distraction. It's early enough for me not to feel too terrible about taking that kind of card. I'm not generally a huge fan of it, but... do I want to just take 1 and then let out a Strike? I think so. I think that's going to get us the most mileage here. So we can kill 1, but I'd rather just take 2 rather than 7 or 9. And then we can, I guess, just strike you, and we do have enough dex still to get this. So the way that obviously oh, I'm out of the Whoozma, what's it? Intangible. When you run out of intangible, normally I would just snap up footwork here, but obviously it's not necessary. I will take Flying Knee though, that can actually be good. I guess I'm just removing blocks. What was I saying? Nobody cares. So, I guess I'm going to this one, because it's kind of functionally identical. Hang on. I gotta do some thinking. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dagger Spray. Yeah, I'll take a Dagger Spray, and then I'm gonna remove another block. Okay, so the downside of multiple Wraith Forms in particular is... Sure. Is that the benefit, the 3 intangible, for example, that kind of stacks, right? Like, there's that slight stacking effect where it's like, oh, I can play another one and then it'll, more stuff. But, once you're out of intangible, you still continue to lose the dex forever. So, in this case, it's like, now I lose 2 dex every single turn. So basically, Wraith Form completely blanks the ability to use dex just about ever, right? For basically the entire run. And that's fine, right? You can make a deck that doesn't give a shit about dexterity, and this is going to be one of those, obviously. I've taken quite a bit, but it is worth noting that the quite a bit has been taken outside of combat. Birdface Turn is actually incredible. And we could even take Nightmare. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm going to take it. Even more Wraith Forms. So that's 11 blocks, so I'm actually going to do it like this here. So, get all the block, and then this turn, if we need to, we can play Wraith Form, as well as other stuff, which I could just... Nah, whatever. We'll just take 1. Doesn't matter. Sure. It's a weird one. Obviously doesn't matter here. So if we can ever pick up any sort of consistent block that doesn't actually care about dexterity at all, then we're going to be in some real business. So, plated armor, orichalcum, that sort of thing. Attack potion's pretty good. Nah, we'll skip on that. So I could go this way, but I see no reason not to just go this way. Calculate gamble. Alright, well, I'm going to run out of neutralize, then gamble. Maybe I shouldn't have done it this way, but hey, it worked out, so I'm fine with it. Alright, so this turn we're just going to run out Wraith form, say go, take our 1. I think this turn I might... I mean, there's really nothing else I can do. We'll get up another Wraith form and then take another 1. And hopefully we draw enough offense to kill him on this turn. But we'll probably... actually, yeah, it has to be this turn. Seems we did it. If we didn't, I could have popped the attack potion for a very high likelihood of killing him. And normally, the random discard is what really kills all-out attack. I'm just going to skip it. Potion belt, that's pretty nice. We could rest, but I don't see a reason to. Upgrade nightmare seems okay. Upgrade distraction also seems fine. I'll go nightmare first, so we can play it along with other cards. Alright, holy fuck-a-moly, boy. Let's do that. Do this. End turn. Get some setup going. Probably just play a Wraith form on this turn. Sure. And I think I might just play a Wraith form on this turn. Yeah, that seems fine. He's gonna wake up at some point. I think this point. Yep, which is fine. Because we're never actually gonna take any damage. Yeah, I'll just pop out a Wraith form here. We do have to kill him at some point, though. So I guess I will get going on that on this turn, which is fine. Another Wraith form or a strike? We should be good on Wraith forms, right? Like, if this is going to be we lose strength, what, 2 more times before we're out of this stuff? So, sure. I should have, obviously... Well, no, we had negative 16. Never mind. I was about to say I should have popped Survivor because it actually might have enough block or whatever, but nope. Alright, let's just do this for a skewer. That's pretty good. So this is 6 for 1, this is 5 for 1. This is 6 for 1, so it's actually quite nice. I was hoping for something else, but I mean, that should do it, right? That should be fine. Alright, this is our last turn of Intangible. So let's try and make it so he dies much sooner. Like this turn, hopefully. Okay. Good job. Good job. Dodecahedron, sure. A Ghost in a Jar, that's actually quite nice. And then Adrenaline or another Wraith form. It's just going to be Adrenaline. I think we have enough Wraith forms. So Piercing Wail shouldn't do anything, unless I'm horrifically mistaken. So I want to get stuff that actually does stuff, so like a Quick Slash. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should have actually... Alright, let's go here first. If we get gold, we did not. I'll just heal. And we will fight another elite. Alright, so I guess just set up a Wraith form and then hit the front man. It's fine. I'm looking to set up more Wraith forms as time goes on, obviously. Adrenaline's nice. Distraction. Ooh, Acro. Sweet. Yep, get rid of that. Let's get this on this. And then I will just fling a knee. Take 2. Obviously, I don't have enough energy to play it all, but just getting a hell of a lot extra Wraith forms is going to be really nice. What's extra nice is, of course, with Birdface Urn, we get to just heal a tremendous amount. Alright, so I'm going to start with Acro, and that's fine. Discard this. Fling a knee. Strike. Say go. Take 2. Dig through the days is a little bit faster. Our deck is like half Wraith forms, so... Well, I was about to say it's pretty unlikely to not actually hit a Wraith form. As it turns out, though... Oh, it's because our discard pile is like... Yeah, never mind. Our deck isn't. Our discard, though. A lot of Wraith forms. Alright, so this guy's the next one who's most likely to die, so I guess I'll go for him. Not playing Defend because it's 0 and it doesn't matter. I might have to pop this Swift Potion here, we'll see. We do not have to. Let's run that out. Toss on that guy in case we somehow cycle through our deck again, which seems pretty unlikely at this point. I'll just run out a bunch more Wraith forms, because we're taking 1 a turn, and every turn that we play a Wraith form, we actually, you know, net 1, and especially on a turn like this where I have no attacks. May as well. This is pretty silly. Alright, now we're just gonna go strike, strike, and we're not even gonna acro, because if I draw into one of the cards that I actually want to play in the nearest future, I won't be able to. So, this turn, I think is just Wraith form? No, it's probably not. Yeah, it's probably just this stuff, and then, yeah. So we're guaranteed to draw a Wraith form next turn, which is fine. So we'll be at 64 after this turn, because he's attacking. Alright. I think this turn I'm going to run out another Wraith form. Could knee strike, get him pretty much dead, or I could Wraith form, and he's pretty much dead soon anyway. We do have no more Wraith forms though, so now we just really want him to die. We're just a little bit short, unfortunately. So we go to 65. I think that literally is the amount of health I had at the start of the fight. Was 65? Regal Pillow, sure. Doppelganger's kind of neat. As is Phantasmal Killer. Those are actually both pretty decent. Is this... Are these always like rare cards or something? Is that what the better rewards is? Maybe. Or just a higher chance to roll rare. Doppelganger's awkward, but probably good enough. Killer, I think, is probably... We do need to kill enemies, right? Like, they need to die at some point. So, maybe Killer is good enough. Upgrading Adrenaline, even though it only adds some extra energy, that extra energy is actually quite relevant. Alright. Alright, well, I got 2 Wraith forms. Missed on them, rather. That's fine. Ooh. Run this out there. We have no more attacks, so I may as well just run like this. Ooh, no. Okay, so this turn I'm just going to fling a knee. I'm just going to go max damage on this turn. We have Intangible for long enough, and his big attack that took him ages to set up, obviously, didn't actually do fucking anything. Which is nice. I'll just set up another Wraith form just to make sure. Next Wraith form will get us to max health, which I guess I'll do. Then we drop down to 69 again, so we'll still need one more to get the extra energy from Dodecahedron. I think, yeah, this is fine. He doesn't quite split yet, which is kind of what I want. So now we can just force him to split if I desire. I'll start with a prepared. We did hit Wraith form, so I will just Wraith form here, and I could split him with the neutralize, but I think it's better to just wait. Next turn we're gonna have 4 energy. Well, it could have gone better. I guess in this case I may as well just do it like this, right? It's not a huge difference either way. How many more Wraith forms do I have? 3 total. Okay. And that will be... Okay, alright. So these are worthless, so I may as well just run this out, and we're gonna hit the Acid Slime. He's the one obviously we want to kill because of the weaken. I guess I am gonna Quick Slash, and then Dagger Spray. And then the question becomes, do I Wraith form here, or strike? I think I don't Wraith form here. I think I just strike. Because playing Wraith form first doesn't really do anything, and playing it later actually can allow me to have max health later, right? So, obviously this is not the current turn for that to occur, but at some point I can get back to full health. Alright, I'm gonna run out of the Phantasmal Killer and a strike on one of these guys. We're not super likely to draw a lot of attacks, but if we do draw into specifically Dagger Spray, it's going to be huge this turn. We did not. Surprisingly, I drew a lot more attacks than I thought, which is obviously quite nice. Doesn't really matter who gets it. Look at that, all that block. Alright, we're starting to run out of Intangible. We have 2 more Wraith forms? Yeah. Okay. So, 4 energy this turn, because of the knee. So I could... I guess I do want to run this out, and then I think I do just want as much damage as possible. We should be good, and we have 1 bonus Intangible in the Ghost in the Jar if we actually need it. I hope we don't. I hope it doesn't get to that point, but we do have it to bail us out if the worst case scenario occurs. Alright, cool. So you're dead, and then... If I hit you one more time, you split, but it's not a lot, and now we don't have to deal with weaken anymore, so it's much more likely that we can actually deal enough damage later. And that will also split you, so this turn I'm just going to do this, and then say go. Okay, so now we're just going to break you. Get rid of some slimes, because our deck is just absolutely filled to the brim. Oh, we had another Wraith form that I didn't know about. Nice. I guess if I draw Strike, yeah, okay. If I drew Strike, I would play it here. My dex is getting pretty low. I don't know. It might be difficult for our decks to actually, you know, to be able to block at some point. It seems fairly difficult. Alright, dupe. Also worth noting that even if we do run out of intangible, these guys don't hit that hard. They hit, like, medium to hard. But they don't hit that hard. And we're going to have only one of them remaining, so. And we have barely any slimes left in our deck. I think you're dead, actually. Nice. Don't worry, it might have taken forever, but we got there. Alchemize. I actually think Alchemize is pretty good with the potion overhaul. I think Doppelganger is fine as well, though. I'm gonna take Doppelganger. There's a Sozu. A Runic Dome. Sorry, comments. This will be fine, I'm sure. I don't know why I'm apologizing, though. Like, we have fucking infinite Wraith forms. There's actually no universe where it is correct to not take Runic Dome in this context. Okay. This is not a good start, though. That is worth noting. Yeah, I mean, play everything except Nightmare. Okay. Obviously, he wasn't attacking. He never does, because he's a bitch. He never attacks on the first turn. And then frequently doesn't attack on the second turn either. Alright. Okay, so this is the kind of turn where what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Wraith form, and then I'm just going to Doppelganger for a lot. I'm not distractioning yet, because I don't really see a reason to. Okay, distraction here's fine. Escape plan. Well, we'll just redraw, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pretty much use all of my energy. And I guess I will just Survivor here, just to reduce the damage. Obviously, it, like, puts another thing in the deck, but, like, it takes 0 instead of 1, right? Like, that's the idea, at least. Alright, we're gonna do that on that. Gonna run out of Phantasmal Killer, and then a Strike, and say go. Got a lot of Wraith forms if we don't draw damage, which we didn't. Get more Wraith forms out there. We're drawing a lot of dazes. Okay. We'll get him eventually. He will die soon. Soon? He will die someday. Yeah. No reason to run out the Survivor because it wouldn't have actually done anything, and he's dead. Cool. Endless Agony, huh? It's an idea. Not a good one, but an idea. I actually do like well-laid plans here. I think it'll be good enough. I hope it'll be good enough. Hey, this is a nightmare fight. This is terrifying. I'm gonna kick it off, though, like this, for sure. We should only take 10 total from their attacks. At worst, right? That was the worst case scenario. Alright, distraction for dodge roll, sure. And then I guess I'm just running this out, and then we're striking just 2 different birds, I think, because we can't land any, and we're gonna take a bunch. Yeah, this is kind of a nightmare. We gotta land some fucking birds, dude. I guess I weaken one of the guys who already has a strength buff, so that one. And then I'll strike the lowest health guy, and then I'll play a block for 2 more block, and still take like 5. Yeah, even more. They were all attacking. This is actually the worst case scenario, dude. This is a fucking nightmare. Alright, this is a good turn, though, I hope. Yes! Oh, thank God. Alright, so we get to land you. We get to land you. We get to well-laid plans, get some health back, and then I think I'm gonna... Do I want to take 0, or do I want to set up for a better next turn? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take 0. I shouldn't have discarded that because I have well-laid plans. Alright, I'll keep Nightmare, that's fine. I could have also Nightmared... You know what? I could have Nightmared the, that one. Alright, we can land you at least. I think I am gonna Nightmare, Neutralize here, though. Alright, we're in a good spot now. Sure. Because we're only taking one from each of them per turn. At least this turn. Alright, so now what I want to do is kill as many as I can, which is like 1. Reset that up. And then I'll just... I guess I should have actually gone hard on this guy. And I'm going to keep Phantasmal Killer and play it next turn almost no matter what. Ooh, fuck. Alright, never mind. We're landing this bird. Ooh, we're Phantasmal Killing and landing the bird. Keep that shit, fam. Alright, keep this. It'll deal double. It won't quite kill this guy. It'll only be 6 to him. But we're good. Yeah, we're good to go. I guess just kill him with that and then that. Alright, cool. That was obviously a nightmare. Steroid potion. Jesus, I can never say it. Potion. Stop saying potion. We don't have really any discard. We have Survivor. That's it. So I'm not going to take Sneaky Strike. I'm going to go here. We got Dash. Dash is probably pretty good. No, it's actually, like, pretty bad, right? Yeah, never mind. Dash sucks. Noxious Fumes, though, seems like perfectly what we want. That describes absolutely perfectly what this build wants. More Apparition. It's not necessary, but it does stack, so fuck it. Fuck it, I guess, dude. Whatever. Alright, let's Apparition and Apparition, and then Wraith Form, and then a Strike and a Strike, and probably take, like, 3. 2. It's close enough. Alright, well, let's... I guess I'm gonna Nia. I'm gonna Apparition, and I kind of want a Doppelganger, so I'm actually gonna do that instead of Strike Strike. Yeah, so this fight also sucks a lot. That's nice. Alright, toss this out there. You may as well neutralize. Guess I'm playing Distraction. Dodge roll's convenient. I guess do this. And then another Wraith Form is not necessary, right? So I'll just do this and this, and I guess I am keeping it. Why not? Cool. Now this turn, we get double damage. Hopefully we get a lot of it. I mean, that's the best we got. So I'm going to actually Nightmare Dagger Spray. Run it out there, and then set up another Apparition. And I guess I'm keeping Wraith Form, just in case. Yeah, this fight kind of sucks, though. Like, a lot. We did find our Noxious Fumes, thankfully. And I'm just going to run out every single Dagger Spray for max damage. And I'll retain... This actually still blocks, so I'll retain that, because we only have one Wraith Form set up. So I'm going to keep this for the express purpose of being able to actually block some of this damage and reduce the amount of wounds I get in my deck. Hopefully this turn we get to kind of go off. Not really. Not really. Whatever. I guess I will just retain a wound. Like, this might sound absurd, because it is a little bit. But what it actually does is it reduces the likelihood that I'll draw wounds later. Not significantly so, but somewhat. Whatever. Wound and Defend are functionally identical at the current moment. Blah. Should get there at this point. It's obviously getting scarier and scarier. That was 7 hits, so next one will be 8. Thankfully there is not a next one. Jesus. The multi-hits, dude. Pair is awesome. That's actually so good. Yeah. I mean, Glass Knife is fine. Like, it's good, right? But I think I'm gonna go Corpse Explosion, which seems absurd until you realize that, like, we're probably winning most games with something like Noxious Fumes. So, I'm just gonna run it out. We're also healing up like crazy on this turn. And I'll keep Doppelganger. And likely play it if we don't have a good set of things to play on this turn. That's free. That's free. That's free. And what do you know? Everything worked out perfectly. I'm going to let those both go away. I guess Wraith Form for 2 is cheaper, so maybe I should have held on to it, but I think it's possible we'll see even cheaper. Alright, we get double damage this turn, which is absurd. We also have just an insane amount of damage. Alright, let's, I guess on Flying Knee? That seems fine to me. Sure. Ooh. Ooh! Alright, get rid of that guy. Oh. Well, it's still actually worth it. And then just run this out and another Apparition. And I guess I'm retaining an Apparition and only losing 1. No, we're losing both. Okay. It doesn't matter if you hold on to them. Makes sense. I honestly, I feel like I should have known that, but what do you know? Sure, we can keep Corpse Explosion, because he should be guaranteed dead this turn to it, I think. Right? Because yeah. That works. Snecko Oil, sure. Another Noxious Fumes, absolutely. Ninja Scroll, actually, do I... Yeah, I take it, right? Because, yeah, that'll just fill out my opening hand. Well, now it's a little bit awkward. I could go here and remove a card. Either way, we're getting 2 more elites, but this way I get an extra Campfire. I don't think I need an extra Campfire. I think I do want to remove... Ooh. Alright, never mind removing a card, right? Yeah, I'll remove a card still. Let's get it out of there. Okay. So we actually overdraw in this instance, which is quite awkward. I shouldn't have taken both. Honestly, I should have given up the Ninja Scroll, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll run this out for an Alchemize. That's actually really nice. Alright, just pop this because it doesn't fucking matter. We got Regen Potion, sure. And Wraith Form. Okay. Yeah, that's free. Sure. And I think just run out another one of these. And I guess I'm going to retain Survivor. This is going to be a long fight. It's just going to basically be get to Noxious Fumes, play Noxious Fumes, the fight. I'm pretty sure. We can ditch Corpse Explosion for now. Whoops. Shouldn't matter. Cool, they were both attacking. She's probably healing on this turn. It's very likely. Do I Nightmare Apparition? I think actually yes. I think that's actually good enough. And I guess I'll keep a Wraith Form. Maybe I should have actually retained Nightmare and Nightmared something else. I don't know what else I would Nightmare though. Yeah, it's fine. Just run all this out. And at this point I don't need to play more Wraith Forms, so we'll only lose, you know, 2 decks a turn. In fairness, we're already past the point where dex matters, so it just doesn't really make a difference at all, no matter what we do. Sure. I guess I can hold on to this Wraith Form, so on the final turn I can just play it to gain life, to actually net positive life. If I Corpse Explosion him, he dies, and then she gets hurt pretty bad. This is actually 2 block, so I will run out the 2 block, and then I'll hold on to... I guess I will hold on to Wraith Form, because she's dead fairly quickly anyway. And there's a heal. Sure. I think I will actually run out the Wraith Form here, and then strike her. Keep Doppelganger, I guess. Doesn't really matter. She did attack power. Hey, there it is. So we're back to full. Bada boom. Poison Potion's fine, actually. That's actually pretty good. Do I want Snecko Oil? Probably not. That's probably the worst of what we got. I don't need another Quick Slash. Like, we got our Wincons. We're good. Alright, so we can Apotheosis. That's fine. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop this out, and then I'm going to pop out 2 Apparitions instead of a Wraith Form. And that does... These actually don't... they don't have Ethereal. So maybe I should have actually thought about that. This is fine, though. It's also possible I should have split those, but this guy makes it so you can't even attack. And he hits pretty hard, so... I like this a little bit better, I think. Alright, doesn't really matter who we hit. I'll just focus him still. In fact, he is dead to strike. Strike. Now, I could Survivor and Doppelganger. No, I can't. So I'll just Doppelganger. I could have just Survivored, which I don't really care. Taking 2 is pretty much whatever. We have a ton of energy. We got this. Oh my fucking Christ. Start with a Quick Slash. Alright. Play this. I think I'll play that. I think I'll play this on that. Then I'll play this, and I'll play that. And then I'll boop, boop, boop. And say go. And take 2. Hey look, I got more Wraith Forms. That's cool. Ooh, I got one of these too. So this is 22. So you're dead. This is actually... Like, I can actually play that as block. Okay, sure. Keep my health high. Sweet. And it doesn't really matter what I do. Blah. Blah. Sweet. This is going pretty well. Meat on the bone's fine. Another nightmare is probably okay. Not super exceptional, but probably fine. So I'll take it. Okay, secret technique. What skill am I drawing from the draw pile? I guess adrenaline? Sure. So let's focus the sentry. Get adrenaline. Play adrenaline. Play out distraction. We got expertise. That's actually a really good pickup. Do it to you to do that. I actually think what I'm going to do is not... Well, no, I should... Well, does this guy attack on turn 1? I don't remember if this guy attacks on turn 1. Genuinely, I do not recall. Well, now... We can at least mitigate it if he is. Like, I'm basically thinking about whether or not... I mean, I guess, in fairness, I'm playing this, right? So, never mind. Basically doesn't matter. And then I'll just run this out and have 2 more energy, and that's fine. Run out 2 more intangibles, and keep a nightmare, I think. And probably try and nightmare a... what's it? Poison the boys. Looks like I cannot, which is unfortunate. But I will run out of Wraith form, and a Survivor, and then strike this guy. Hold. I guess I can hold it again. Never mind. I'm bummed. Okay, Noxious Fumes. That's the thing I was thinking about. Alright, so I guess I'm playing the upgrade one just so we can actually play more stuff. That guy's dead, and then I guess I'll just Doppelganger, and I'll hold on to Nightmare. Took a 2 in the process. Okay, this turn. What the fuck are we doing here? I guess I'm running out of Noxious Fumes, and probably a Noxious Fumes. I guess we don't have to run out that many Noxious Fumes on this turn. Because it doesn't really do anything yet. We need to dig through this last bit, and then it'll actually do something. So now it actually does something. So we'll run it out there. And I guess we're just trying to get a 2-turn clock, right? That's pretty much it. Which we just have. Hold on to Wraith Form because it is an attack. Or not an attack, a power. Yeah, just play Wraith Form. Strike. And hold on to Wraith Form. So again, we're taking at most 2 damage here. Which of course we're taking 1. I should have specified because I know at what point he is in his fucking thingamajig. So now we would be taking 2, but he's dead. There you go. Well, Blur's not very good. I think Acro should be fine. I'm gonna keep fighting elites. This is a nightmare, though. This is a really bad elite to run into. I guess this turn is actually fine, though. I'll just run that out for 1, and I'll keep Strike. It's the future turns that I'm concerned about. We did find a Noxious Fumes, that's nice. Actually, both of them. Okay, Deflect is a good pickup here. And then I'll run that out, and then I'll retain this one. So we should take 0 here. Perfect. His next attack, I think, should be 4. Okay, definitely not playing 2 Wraith Forms. So I will run this out, discarding an Apparition, because I can't play... I'm probably not even playing this one, actually. I think I just want to go a little bit offensive. And then I guess I'm keeping... Defend will be 0 next turn, so I'll keep Wraith Form. Ah, it was the big hit. Okay. So this one should be 4. I will... I guess there's really no reason to run out Nightmare unless it's on Nightmare. So I'll Nightmare the Nightmare Plus. And then I'll keep it. So now I have a million Nightmares for this turn, which shouldn't really matter. But I got them. I get to Nightmare something or other. Yeah. Probably just Nightmare... So let's Nightmare a Strike. And then Phantasmal Killer. And then keep a Strike. So this turn we should have minimum 48 damage from strikes. Correct, yeah. This will deal a lot, actually. Holy shit, how much is this? Is it more than 24? Yes. So twice. 17 times 2. It's 34 times 2. So that's actually just lethal? No. It's close enough. Molten Egg, sure. Fire Potion, probably good enough. Yeah, we can actually ditch the regen potion. I should have popped it on that fight. Probably just skip these. Alright, go here. I don't need to rest. Would give me stuff, but I don't need it. And I'll just upgrade Corpse Explosion while I can, so it's times 3. And we got the champion, which is pretty easy, I hope. Boy, boy, boy. Alright, so I'm gonna Nightmare Apparition. And then just run out an Apparition. Make it nice and easy. Don't lose decks yet. Well, we don't have to. So we still have a Nightmare, right? Somewhere. Yes. So it's possible it's correct to just hold this, but I think running it out at this point is totally fine. And then I'll just run out 3 more Apparitions. Okay. Run this out. I guess I should have run this one out first, technically. It shouldn't make a huge difference. We're not playing all this, so I think I will Killer, Neutralize, Knee, and then keep Distraction. Ow. Alright. Okay, what are we doing this turn? Nightmare. Got Cloak and Dagger. It's a little bit of a weird one. Probably not going to Nightmare it, so let's just get that Shiv out there. And then Nightmare the Apparition as well. Because again, we're basically at a point where we're trying not to reduce our decks if we can help it. Which, for right now, we can. But soon, we might not be able to. Alright, so run this out, run this out. Adrenaline. Sure, run it out. Run this out. And now we can Survivor for block, take 0, and then I'll just Quick Slash, and if it's really good, yeah, it's not. We could have kept it, but now I'll just hold on to Wraith Form for a bit. He's not even attacking. Alright. I guess I'm going to Transmute. No, Flying Knee first, Transmute, 3 random colorless. That's so good. And we got another Transmute. You know what? I will do this to get Defend, and then I'm going to Purity for 1, 2, and 3, I think. Yeah. And then I'll hold on to... Transmute? Transmute. Perfect. The tile size shouldn't matter. I'm just going to Transmute for 5. Vulnerable, sure. Ooh, Panache. Probably should have run that one out a little sooner. That's fine. Let's do this. Put on top Magnetism. Toss that out there, and then I'll hold on to Wraith Form. And next turn I'm intending to play Wraith Form. Maybe Magnetism. It'll depend, I guess. I think I'll play... So we still have Intangible for this turn. So I'm going to run out Magnetism, and then a Doppelganger for 2, holding on to a Wraith Form. So now next turn we can just play Wraith Form, which is fine. Okay, so Trip ya, Neutralize ya. And I guess I'm playing Wraith Form, and I guess I'm playing a second Wraith Form. At this point, I will hold on to Corpse Explosion. Because we're getting to the point where he is going to, you know, remove all the poison. So this is actually a really good pickup here. So Knee, Wraith Form, Strike, Strike, hold on to Corpse Explosion. Say go. He's not doing the clear this turn. So we have one more turn to wait. Whatever. We have no more attacks in our drop pile, because it's a Wraith Form. That's fine. I guess I'm going to play Phantasmal Killer. That'll actually be really good. Actually, yeah, this turn is ridiculous. Alright, so we say go. That goes. He hits. Then this turn he's going to try and clear it. But we have 6 times the point. Like, he's dead, right? Like, this is actually just lethal? Yeah, okay. Nice. Glass Knife is, it's a card. Is it a card I give a shit about? Sure, it's fine. And I guess I'm gonna go Black Star, because the other two kind of suck. Kind of. In fairness, Astrolabe could have been fine, hitting, like, Defend, Survivor, and maybe one of the strikes or something, but... I think it's fine. Okay. Elite time. 1, 2, 3. We can get 4. Let's go for 4. Starting... 1, 2, 3. Yep, starting here. Okay, so skill. It'll be Adrenaline. Let's get some shivs out here onto the... Actually, Exploder first, my bad. Adrenaline. I could have actually Nightmared Adrenaline. Maybe that was correct. I'm going to Nightmare Apparition, though. Run that out. And Quick Slash U. And Strike Strike isn't enough, so I guess do this first? Sure. Now Strike Strike is fine? Sure. Take 0. And we still have 4 block. Nice. So this turn is weird as fuck. So Triple Apparition is kind of the same as running out Wraith form, except that it also allows us to play a 4th Apparition. You know what? I will Doppelganger for 1. That's fine. Should take 0 again. Maybe I shouldn't have cared about this guy. Because his Explosion is just for 1, so... At this point, I just strike him, though. Yeah. That's fine. Alright. 24, huh? That's a lot. I guess I'll do this. That still blocks, so... I'll run this out. Let me just fuck you up, and then I'll fuck you up. Don't need to keep either. Should take 0 again. They didn't even attack. That's great. Still have a bunch of Apparition up. I guess this is like... I can't quite actually do it in the correct order, because this kills both, right? So if I do this, and it kills both, I can't then Noxious Fumes, but whatever. Took 2. Shouldn't matter. Dex Potions, whatever. Don't need these either. Let's go... Acro, Noxious Fumes, Basic Strike. Yeah, Basic Strike is fine. Don't really need that card. I'm loving the secret techniques for Adrenaline. That's sweet. Okay, last knife. I guess I should have done that one first. Shouldn't matter though. Okay, why not? So this will do 24. If I just run it out right now. Seems like that's fine, considering he's fucking dead. Good job, me. Energy Potion, actually pretty good. I can't... You know what? Actually, no. Because if we don't draw any of our intangible sources, we need the Ghost in a Jar. So, it's fine. Bane actually would be pretty good. I'll take Bane. I'm not in love with it, but it should be pretty good, as I said. Yeah, remove a Defend. And then buy... Could just be another Noxious Fumes. Obviously, a lot of powers is potentially scary on the Awakened. Who is our boss, by the way, in case that wasn't super clear. But I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm a madman. Find some potions. Ooh. Ooh! Alright, we don't need this. We want that. That's going to be for our boss, for sure. And I don't think I need to escape anything, nor do I think I need Echo Oil. So, pretty happy with where we're at. We did draw at least 1 Apparition. Great. I think I'm going to go a little bit even between these two. And I guess I'm going to do this right away for a random card. Yeah. For another Apparition, sure. Distraction. That's interesting. We could actually just run that out here. Let's see what we hit here. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good turn, I think. Yeah. Let's do this, do that. And split again. Especially because we put down the Noxious Fumes. Alright, so do this. And I guess I'm gonna do this instead. Phantasmal Killer. Fudge. Alright, let's just run out Bane. Take 3 total. Okay. I'm just gonna Nightmare Apparition. Apparition, Dagger Sprite. Take another 3. And we can just run out a whole bunch of Apparitions this turn. Hot damn. We have, yeah, perfect. Well, slightly better than perfect. We had empty slots. I mean, I get to play everything, huh? Like, I actually get to do it all, right? Unless my brain is broken. Looks like we get to do it all. Whap whap. Sweet. And we take 0 in the process, which is awesome. Sure, now I'll run out of Wraith form. And I guess I'm keeping a Wraith form just for healing. On, like, the final turn. Or just this turn. We can just play it this turn, probably. Ooh, we are... Actually, we're probably playing this Wraith form this turn, just to be mana efficient. Or energy efficient, as it were. Keep Noxious Fumes because it's cheaper. Might be able to play multiple powers this turn. We did not get multiple powers this turn, which is fine. Run this out. Honestly, we can even just delay a turn. No, we can't, because they're both dead to poison. It's fine. Blue Candle, sure. Paper Crane, sure. Another Corpse Explosion. Probably unnecessary. So I'll take Tools of the Trade, which is actually totally fine. In fact, I might even just upgrade it because it goes to 0 cost. That seems good. Sure. And then we'll go more elites. We got Trip. We got some Shivs. We got a whole lot of shit. Hot damn. Alright, I'm gonna start with a Quick Slash. Got Corpse Explosion. Okay. So I want a Nightmare something or other. I don't know what, but I want a Nightmare something or other. Let's Nightmare Bane in the event that we can give him poison. Like, maybe what if I just Poison Potion him now? I think I'm gonna do that. So he doesn't attack on the first turn unless something has changed. Let's find out. He attacked! I don't know if something has changed. I probably just misremembered. Alright, so I could just do a bunch of Banes for a bunch of damage. And that doesn't seem like the worst idea in the entire universe. I'm gonna Acro first, though. I'm glad I did. Wow, okay. I guess I'm just gonna... Ugh, this is weird. I'm just gonna run it like this, I think, and then a Bane. Obviously very unfortunate, but we have a ton of Banes in our deck, so we actually get quite a bit of value, I think. Alright. And we get to start building a poison. This is pretty good. This is pretty insane, actually. Get to keep our Dagger Spray, which hits twice. Theoretically, that's a good thing. Don't think it really matters much, though. Alright, we're gonna ditch this, because we have plenty of shit to do. Alchemize. Beautiful. For a Power Potion. Nice. Yeah, we can do that later. So we can Survivor... I don't think we're going to. I think I'm just gonna do it like this, and then Doppelganger, and then hold Survivor. So we're gonna have... it still can block for some this turn, which is fine. Yeah, Pitch Wraith Form, that's fine. So I'm gonna Phantasmal Killer. And I think I'm just playing 1,000,000 attacks. Holy shit. Okay, so our lowest is gonna be Strike, right? So start with a Strike, then a Dagger Spray. And then these are both identical, so order doesn't really matter. And I'll keep Survivor still? Yeah, because now it blocks for 3 still. So we'll play it this turn before it actually is completely out of value, basically. Get rid of Wraith Form. And we're not Nightmaring, so I'm going to Survivor the Nightmare. I will Quick Slash. Oh, this might be lethal. I didn't think this through, because we have... So, 3 times that times 2 plus... slow. I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's probably multiplicative. So 20%. Okay, 20%, 1/5. So 24 times 3 is 72 times 2 is 144 times 1.2. What's a fifth of 144? It would be a fifth of 140, which my brain's having some troubles. So 7? No, it's not 7. God, why can't I math? No, divide by... Okay, divide by 5. How do you divide by 5? My brain's so broken. Divide by 10, then times 2. So 14 times 2, 28. So 144 plus 28. It's going to be 170 something. Fuck, it's so close. Did I just do it? It's like a lot of damage, right? Is it better than just a bunch of, well, I guess 2 attacks? It's gotta be. Close enough, man. And I guess we just get to kill him on Bane on the following turn. I don't know why I spent so long on that. I could have just been like, oh, it's close, and then just fucking know that I can kill him this turn just without even thinking about it. Whatever, man. Another Essence of Steel. I'm actually mega down for that. Yeah, we don't need the Energy Potion. Don't need these. Guess I'm going... Maybe I go right. Let's go right. Singing Bowl? Sure. More max HP is more better. It's more gooder. Well, that's free, and this is free, and I'm going to do basically the same as what I did last time, split the difference. Guess I'll get an attack. I don't know what attack I'm getting. Like a neutralize? Sure. On you? I don't care. So the question is, am I Wraith Forming or Apparitioning this turn? I think I'm going to Apparition and then Strike. This is just slightly more efficient in a few ways. I actually want a Nightmare Noxious Fumes, so let's actually get rid of Wraith Form, because triple Apparition is identical. And I guess maybe I shouldn't have done it fully this way. I don't know. This is fine. Next turn we're gonna have just a million noxious fumes. Actual a million. Yeah, discard the burn. I mean, I have to run out Wraith form now, which sucks a little bit, but I get to retain noxious fumes, which is nice. And then we just have a whole bunch just kicking around in the deck, which is fine. I guess I'm discarding Acro, because I'm playing a whole bunch of shit this turn, and by that I mean these 2 cards. And then I'll keep a knee, just so we have that for later. Build up 9 poison per turn, which is obviously quite a lot. Should be like a 3-turn clock at this point, so I probably don't need to worry about anything else, except for the fact that we have Corpse Explosion and they're both dead. Should have played another power first. Block Potion, definitely not as good as these, I think. Another Wraith form, an Alchemizer or a Nightmare. I'll just go max HP. Madness or a Curse. Madness should be okay. Yeah, I'm down for Madness, and we're gonna go for another Elite if I feel like it. I think I fucking do. Well, I'm gonna Nightmare Noxious Fumes. I'm gonna run out Noxious Fumes and an Apparition. He's not attacking. It's nice. Sweet. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, sweet fucking baby Jesus. Holy fuck-a-moly, dude. Alright. That's a bit of poison every turn. A little bit. Pitching Wraith form, yes. Apparition, Apparition, Phantasmal Killer, go. Pitching Acro, Apparition, Flying Knee, Doppelganger, go. Because I don't need to strike. Just gotta get that energy, you know? Oh, baby. Alright. Let's get rid of... I don't even know. Probably Strike is our worst card. We're not going to play 2 Wraith forms. Run this out. Actually, we maybe could have. Right, Cloak and Dagger, sure. Why not? Yeah, whatever. We'll just do this. Whatever you gotta do, man. That's our first Wraith form. Yeah. I want to be particular about this, because I want to Nightmare something. You know what? Nightmare Madness. Fuck it. I guess I just roll the dice? Alright, sure. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. I should have blocked. No, I'm just taking damage for no reason. That's fine, I hope. No, I didn't draw any powers. Alright, whatever. Madness, Madness, Madness. Knee, Strike, Strike, Glass Knife. He was also had Infinity Poison. Ooh, Flechettes is kind of nice, but I'll just go max HP because I'm a weirdo. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, that's our random colorless. That's actually kind of nice to get. So now we have extras. So I guess I'm running out Apparition. I'm running out Well-Laid Plans. Do I want one of these to be 0? I don't think so. Another Apparition out there. I think I want this Wraith form to be cost reduced. Can I actually accomplish that, though? No, the best I can get is a 50-50 here. Yeah, best I can get is a 50-50. That sucks. So if that's the case, then I guess I just run it out now and try and adapt. I'm actually incredible at video games. Did you guys know that? It's just, I mean, I know. It's a little bit shocking to some, but others just, they understand. Because it just makes sense. It's just one of those things that you hear and you're just like, oh yeah, yeah. Anyway. This is out, and I will just Doppelganger for 2. Beautiful. Alright, this turn we get to go ham. At least somewhat ham. It seems as if ham is basically just Nightmare and Noxious Fumes. And just play out our hand and hold a Wraith form. It's actually, like, pretty good, though. Next turn we're gonna have... Yeah, we're gonna have 6 energy, which is great. I don't need a Corpse Explosion. Well, I also don't need 2 of those. I could Nightmare again, but I think this turn is going to be devoted to Noxious Fuming. And I could set up another Wraith form. I guess I'm going to block, though. Okay, here's what I'm doing. Like this. And then keep this. So he's going to have a shitload this turn. Shitload of poison. There's Phantasmal Killer. Let's get rid of a Strike. Whatever this hits is good. I'm glad it hit that. Run another Wraith form. Hold on to Corpse Explosion. Wait, this sucks, because he's actually... he has Intangible this turn. Oops. That was obviously incorrect. Thank God we redrew it, though. That's nice. And here, this only blocks 1, which honestly might be good enough, though. And then I could Nightmare. I guess I am, because I'm not playing anything here. So now we'll at least be able to play 2 Corpse Explosions. I don't know why 2 would actually be different than 1, though. It's not. But, hey, it doesn't matter. 240. Bottles. Ooh, Adrenaline. Yeah. So, start with a power we always start with. So, Tools of the Trade seems good for that. And then a skill we always start with should just be an Adrenaline. Sure. Okay, this is a lot of shit. Run that out, then run this out. Beautiful. This guy, and we can just probably just ignore these 2 for now. Try to focus the big boy. Guess Strike, and then Madness. This is fine. Get to play all the cards if we desire. I could run out the Corpse Explosion right now, or I could not. They're identical, both plays. Okay, so this turn we're not playing 2 Wraith Forms. I will Nightmare Bane, though. That seems really good. And we can run out Bane on this guy and then strike him. We're going to take 2 this turn at most. Yep, 2. I'm going to get rid of an Apparition because we can't play it all. So this guy's dead to this, so I'll just do it like that. Sweet. And then I guess I'm going to Phantasmal Killer Bane. That seems fine. In fact, yeah, just start with that. Oh, this is good. Bane on this guy doesn't really do fucking anything. So actually I'm just going to Apparition. And then I guess I'm going to keep a Bane. We'll keep it for 2 turns. Seems okay. Not exceptional, but fine. Shit, what do I discard? I guess Apparition? Or Wraith Form? Yeah, Wraith Form, actually. Run this out, and we can make this Bane free, which I think I will, and then I'll Adrenaline. Quick Slash. Distraction, I guess. Sure, Leg Sweep. Bane. That one, and this. And basically, I'm in the spot where I'm just hoping to be able to play some powers this turn. Powers are good enough for me. Let's get rid of that. Neutralize. This'll full block. I guess 1 power is good enough, and we already have 5 Apparitions, so sure. Like this, like that, like that. Say go. Now we're at full. He's dead, and this was our last fight, I believe, before the boss. Skewer's actually fine, but I'm gonna go max HP. Yep. So now we just upgrade something. What does that go to? It's just cheaper. Sure, that's probably fine. And Noxious Fumes would also be fine. Well-Laid Plans is probably the one to go for, though. Alright, so we got our boss. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run out of this, and this, and this. That's a lot of nuts. I don't need to worry about the cultists at all, I don't think. Okay, so Power Potion. Sweet. That's really good. Plated armor. So we don't actually have to block anything. So now I want to just Madness, hoping to hit Apparition. It did work. And then I'm going to Apparition, and then Doppelganger for 5. So now we'll have a full hand of 10, as well as 9, actually 10 energy, because we're still full. So we get to do everything we fucking want. Also, we have a full hand of 9, actually. That's fine. Get rid of a Strike. Noxious Fumes. Well-Laid Plans. So we could run out a Corpse Explosion right now, but I think I'm just going to begin to retain it. So let's run this out, and we'll pitch basic bitch Strike. Distraction for Blur, sure. I guess I'm running out Apparition. I'm going to run out... So I can make one of these 0 forever, so it should be Corpse Explosion. So run this out, Madness Corpse Explosion, neutralize you because it doesn't matter, and then hold on to Corpse Explosion. And we'll take 0. And we're just setting up. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god, Jesus fuck. Yeah, don't need that. Well, I'm gonna Phantasmal Killer this turn. If I'm gonna Nightmare anything, it probably would be Flying Knee, actually. Let's do that. Phantasmal Killer. He's the Phantasmal Killer. Okay, so this turn, we get to blow them up for just a lot. I mean, fully killing the cultists on this turn, which seems good. So I'm just gonna start with that. Boom. Pretty good. Pretty good. I may as well drink this. I gotta play something first, so let's play this first, and then adrenaline. This is absurd. So this is a lot. This is a lot. So sure, deal a lot, deal a lot. Probably, you know what? Let's Nightmare Apparition. And then Apparition, knee, hold on to a strike. I feel like we got this, right? Like, I feel like we're good to go. We're not playing 2 Wraith forms, so get them out of there. Apparition, Apparition, Apparition. I guess I should have quick slashed first. It didn't matter. Alright, so you're dead. There's no reason not to just spend all my energy, though. So I'm going to do it because I want to feel like a cool guy. Just a cool-ass dude. So you're starting with 9 poison, which is probably good for the home team. Don't need that. We'll start with a Phantasmal Killer. I'm going to knee ya. I'm going to knee ya. I'm going to neutralize ya. I'm going to strike ya. I'm going to keep Bane, and I'm going to take 0. I think we perfected this boss. Looks like it. Holy fuck-a-moly. Jesus. What are we doing here? That's 0, so whatever. Okay. Hang on. Is he fucking dead? Is this man deceased? Start with Acro. Jesus. Alright, get rid of this. Quick slash. So, he might be dead. Like, this turn. No, not quite. That's fine. Alright, just run that out. Whatever. Get all the block forever. Infinity block. Alright, he's at fucking 55. That's close enough. Yeah, I don't need to play another Wraith form. Pretty cool where we're at. Take another 0. Perfect the boss. Let's get rid of you, I guess, because it doesn't really matter. Sweet. This is a pretty high scoring run, I hope. It felt like it should have been. I mean, there was, yeah, okay, 941. That's actually not very high at all. But, like, I killed a bunch of elites. Like, a lot. I killed 10 total. In fairness, I only got 1 perfect, which definitely is part of it. And then Librarian, Collector. Yeah, alright, whatever. I was hoping for a higher score. But you know what? I'm down with that one. Let's see where that puts us on the beta branch. Puts us to 4,228th. Best score, just above Oxytropus. Get fucked, Oxytropus, you fuck. And the new daily is going to be in 45 minutes. So this is probably around where I'm going to be ending this daily. Low 4,000. Obviously not my best run in the entire world. Pretty bad, actually. But I'm down with it. It was a fun run. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit, and I'll see you guys back in the next one where we may have a patch. Who knows?